Hi everyone, my name's Anna, and while I was home for spring break, I noticed that there are a ton of differences between living at school and living at home that I had never considered before I moved to college. One of the things I always notice as soon as I get home for a break is how early my family goes to bed. They all usually have their lights out by around 10, which is super different from school where it wouldn't be uncommon to see somebody wandering around the halls at 3:30 in the morning. When I'm at school, I even try to go to bed at a reasonable time, which is about 11:30, and that's considered late to my family. It's the same for waking up in the morning, too. At home, my family gets up really early for school and work, and I just sleep until it's nearly afternoon. Another thing that's very different between school and home for me is the amount of cleaning I do. At home, I don't really clean my room that often, or ever, but it's mostly because I don't spend a ton of time in my room at home. I'm usually hanging out in the living spaces so that I can see my family while I'm home. However, at school, I clean my room a couple times a week. And it's because I spend a ton of time in my room. So not only do I want to keep it semi-clean so that I don't go insane, but it also gets messy a lot faster. Mugs and water bottles on the bedside table, books scattered around the room, and just things generally not in their place. The next difference, and probably the biggest difference that I've noticed since August when I went to college, is the food. At home, I have a huge selection of food. I can request that my mom buy certain snacks or make certain things for dinner, so I have quite a bit of choice in what's available to me to eat. The only downside is I either have to prepare it myself or wait for someone else to make it. At school, even though the food is immediately available to me, a lot of it is really gross. There are set meal times that are pretty short, and I have little to no choice in what's available to me. One thing that I had heard a lot about but didn't really take seriously was laundry. At home, the laundry room is right next to my bedroom, so I just kind of drag all my laundry in there, put it in, and wash it. At school, not only do I have to go down 2 flights of stairs and across the parlor just to get to the laundry room, I also have to pay for it. My school's laundry machines take quarters, so I'm constantly scrounging for quarters. The final difference between living at home and living at school for me is the amount of responsibility I have. It's not like I don't have any responsibilities at home, but my parents are there. They can remind me what I have to do, manage my schedule, make my appointments, and all that. At school, not only do I have to do all of that by myself, I also have to be my own motivation to get any of those things done. I have to be the one to tell myself to do my laundry or clean my room or do my homework, because there's no one there to remind me or tell me to do it. So even something that doesn't seem like a big responsibility becomes one when you haven't been used to it. Being at home and being at school both have advantages and disadvantages, but for me, there's nothing better than being at home. Only 7 weeks until the end of the semester. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up and maybe even a comment. And don't forget to check out last week's video. If you want to see more of my videos, you can go ahead and subscribe. See you later!